for the first time to a major league roster. At least for today. His new skipper offers words of wisdom and inspiration as he prepares to make his debut appearance on the show's big stage. This team's pitchers are being challenged to ask more of themselves.
It's the MLB pregame show, and we're counting down to first pitch here this afternoon. While the final preparations are being made, we'll take a look at a young up-and-comer in today's Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Victor makes his major league debut in this one after having his contract purchased. He's in the starting lineup to boot, and Heidi Watney has more on a big day for this newcomer. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Miami Marlins. Number 21 makes his big league debut right after this. Number 21, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots.
Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, well, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yep. Just to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against a really good team. If they have a chance to do that exactly today, drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sale.
Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul Goldschmidt, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belted high in the air out to left. Dickerson going back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Here's Matt Carpenter.
Batting fourth.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Matt Carpenter.
2 down now.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Roll, when you've come up all the way through high school, Little League, college.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom. The next to bat for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Wieters stands 6'5" tall and will hit from both sides of the plate. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career, and you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
And another foul ball. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Diaz takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So striding in, Harrison Bader, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the in order go. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Jack Flaherty. 9-1-2 due up. In there at the knees, strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. And he pops it up back behind second base. Diaz has got it, and there's one away. Leadoff man retired for the second baseman, Colton Wong.
The second baseman, Colton.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Heading out towards shallow right. Under it is Joyce, and there are two away. Now at the plate, Dexter Fowler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fouled off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with two men out. Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance, and it stays fair. Home run. A solo home run there for Dexter Fowler, number 11 for him on the season, as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Now batting.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run.
Batting 9. The pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, number 21. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. A windup and the 0-1.
Hey!
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Bader will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Tyler O'Neill will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Popped him up. VR is there.
I got it. Mine.
2 down. Two away in the inning now, and here's Matt Wieters.
Now batting.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 go into the box now. Harrison Bader. He flew out in his last at bat.
The center fielder.
First pitch on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
At the plate now, Jack Flaherty, number 21, is there, and he'll bring this one in. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Pitch is popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Drilled right back up the middle. There's one.
He's out.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one. Up next from Miami, number 21. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it. Dexter Fowler will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Down in order. Sterling Sharp is on to pitch from the bullpen now to